Bhima was very strong, fearless, and always ready to fight and ready for action. Yudhishthira was calm, wise, and deeply rooted in righteous things. Logically, either of them would have been chosen, is it not? But Krishna chose neither. My dear dynamic viewers, in the Kurukshetra war, the Lord Krishna chose Arjuna, a great lesson for each and every one of us. My dear friends, let me share this powerful insight, what I learned from Bhagavad Gita, the pearls of wisdom. This is not spiritual, but deeply practical for everyday life. This is not a story about great warriors, what they have done. This is about you, me, and every ordinary human beings. The question is, it's a big question. Why not Bhima or Yudhishthira? Why Lord Krishna selected Arjuna only? Why not Bhima or Yudhishthira? Lord Krishna had 5 brothers to choose from. Why he chose only Arjuna? Bhima was very strong, fearless, and always ready to fight and ready for action. Yudhishthira was calm, wise, and deeply rooted in righteous things. Logically, either of them would have been chosen, is it not? But Krishna chose neither. Let me tell, we have to learn, I told you, we have to learn a lot of lessons. Lesson number 1, raw power is not enough. Example, Bhima. He is a powerful but very raw power. Bhima represents people who act quickly, full of energy, but without reflection, without thinking what to do, what not to do. In today's digital world, someone who acts instantly on social media, what happens? He gets angry very fast or makes decisions without much thinking. Action is very important, but action without understanding can lead to mistakes. Lesson 2, already perfect needs no teaching. Our Yudhishthira's example. Yudhishthira represents people who are already calm, balanced, and spiritually evolved. He was very calm, balanced, and spiritually evolved. But in today's world, a person who is already disciplined, peaceful, and clear in life, such people don't need much guidance, is it not? They are already on the right path. Lesson 3, Arjuna represents you and me. He represents all of us. Arjuna was not extreme like Bhima or Yudhishthira. He had emotions, no doubt, like everybody. But he had confusion also. He had emotion, confusion, and he had doubts also. But he also had the willingness to learn. This is the most important point, all of us, particularly my dear viewers, this is very, very important point you must remember. Why Lord Krishna chose Arjuna? Because he was human, relatable, and ready to grow. That is more important. Let me give some modern examples. All of us have smartphone, but smartphone is a double-edged sword. Remember, it's a double-edged sword. Today's technology like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, like a double-edged sword only. You can waste hours scrolling. You can learn, grow, and transform your life with the help of smartphone. But let me share few real life inspirations what I have learned by reading and repeatedly reading biographies of great eminent leaders not only in our country, but other countries too. Let me start with great personalities. Our own Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Very humble beginnings, but a student of life always, constant learning. Next, Indra Nui, Pepsi chairman. Discipline and clarity, all in her journey of life. Our great Sachin Tendulkar, dedication and continuous improvement. You can understand none of them were perfect from the start, like you and me. But what happened to them? They were like Arjuna, learning, improving, evolving. That is what, my dear friends, all of us should learn. Let me conclude by giving a core message. You don't need to be the strongest or the most perfect. You need not be very strong, you need not be very perfect always. But keep learning every day like Arjuna. Use the technology wisely. Convert the knowledge learned from the technology into action. Do action not for you alone, for others, for the community at large in our country. That is my ambition. That is what I want to convey to all of you through this episode. Thank you very much. If this message inspired you, do share it with your friends. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel KRG Vision.